Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's September 7th, 2025. Lots of activity with the wildlife around here today. Yesterday we got a small amount of rain, so I spent all day inside working on financial stuff and all. That's always a pleasant experience, I say sarcastically. So anyways, the day before yesterday, I came out here and I smoothed out a lot of the lumpy, bumpy stuff here with the gravel and all. I still have to come out here and pick up some of these larger rocks. They'll go down into the spillway. But this was some of John's bank run gravel. Gilbert Excavating brought that for me. And this was some of the limestone I got before. I just need to pick out some of these larger rocks, hit it again before too long, because these are a little bit of trip hazards and all. Not going to do that right now. And what I'll do when I do it, I'll probably just bring Mini-Me over and just go around and pick up the bigger ones, pop them in the bucket. But today, one of the things I want to do is pick up some of the scrap pieces of wood here and put it in Mini-Me's bucket, bring it over to the new property where the culture pits are going, get that out of here. The high winds when the rain came 2 days ago, I think it was, it blew the plastic off of here, and Dee and I ran out to get it covered back up and try to keep it there. So we used some of the rebar and all the wood to hold that up and all. So that's okay. Now I haven't got this anchored, but I've got all of these built so far. Oh, and there's my helper, Timmy. Handsome boy. He's in a wild, rambunctious mood today. He's feeling king of the world, looking for trouble. See, when it cools down, some of the cats, man, they just get so excited. Little hunters. Well, anyways, so this one I've got to anchor down today. So these two long ones, I've got to remeasure and measure from the inside of these 2x6s here at the ends, end to end, to make sure that I've got my full opening. I left these ones not attached just so I can take off a little bit if I have to. Oh, come on, camera, don't do this again. Okay. So same thing over here. So I'll get these set. Then the next thing after that is cutting the rebar for tying in here. So once I know that, come on, camera. Once I know that the door openings will be fine, I can get the rebar in there, get them tied down, get these things attached to one another because those ends aren't hooked on here yet. Tapcon these down, Tapcon these ones down, get these tied. Geez, that sounds pretty simple. It'll probably take me all day to do that. Or take somebody who does this all the time, maybe a half an hour to an hour. Oh Lord. So we'll see. Yeah, so that's what I want to try and get done so that I can get ready to start pouring all of this. But I'm going to clean up first, get that taken care of, check my door measurements, then put the end caps on each one of these. Once I've got my door measurements, then I'll get the rebar. Either I'll do the Tapcons drill, so I'll have to drill through the wood, then drill through the concrete. So drill through the wood, drill through the concrete, put it to Tapcons down. To make sure we're in alignment, I'll go ahead and put a nail at each end there, run a string, and make sure that we got a nice straight line for the walls and all. So I'll set a string, and then I'll go ahead and secure everything down in alignment. I could have said that more clearly, but the thoughts are in my mind. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, get Mini-Me over here, and I think I can at least accomplish cleaning up the mess to start out with. Fingers crossed, the day goes well.
I'm a man who wants it all, and I want it right now. Every job done perfect, no delays, no how. But life's got its own pace, it don't bend to my will. chasing tools, fixing problems, time standing still. I'm older now, but the fire's still burning bright. Wanna do more, push harder every day and night. But the clock keeps ticking, and it don't care a bit. Gotta learn to slow down, let my heart just sit. Patience, oh patience, you're a lesson I need. When the world won't hurry, gotta plant that seed. Step back, breathe deep, let the moment unfold. Life's gonna work out just like I've been told. Searching for my hammer or a screw that's gone stray. Every little hiccup tries to ruin my day. Frustration's creeping in, want it faster, want it done. But the more I rush, the more I'm coming undone. I look back at the years, all the things I've built. Every step, every struggle, every drop I've spilled. It ain't always smooth, but it's all come to pass. Gotta trust the journey, let the good times last. Patience, oh patience, you're a lesson I need. When the world won't hurry, gotta plant that seed. Step back, breathe deep, let the moment unfold. Life's gonna work out just like I've been told. Expectations weigh me down like a chain on my soul. Wanting everything my way, it's taking its toll. But the sun still rises and the world keeps spinning. Gotta find my peace, let the calm start winning. Patience, oh patience, you're a lesson I need. When the world won't hurry, gotta plant that seed. Step back, breathe deep, let the moment unfold. Life's gonna work out just like I've been told. So I'll take a breath, let the rush fade away. Appreciate the progress that I've made today. Life don't go as planned, but it's all gonna mend. With a little patience, I'll get there in the end.
Okay, so I was able to make some progress. So I went ahead and I had to take about a 1/16 of an inch off of these sideboards here, and that came out pretty well. Then I went ahead and screwed these end boards on. So from the inside of this form here to the inside of this form here is the rough opening of the single wide steel door. And then what I did, I took some screws and positioned them in all four sections, and you'll see over here. So just like right here, you'd see how I hooked the screws here. Then I took a string line and I strung it down, going right down so I get everything nice and straight where the wall is going to be. And got screws at this end. I'll do the same thing at the other side as well. Now this is a little bit skewed. This end's going to have to be moved over a little bit. But the goal is to get the strings really close to those points all the way down. And then what I'll do is I'll drill through the wood. So I set up a drill to drill through the wood. Then I went ahead and set up the Bosch Bulldog drill here that we're going to drill through the concrete. Now that won't be perfect, but it'll be okay. And then we've got some Tapcons that we'll use the impact driver to put these Tapcons in. Now these are just temporary, just until the floor is poured and all. So that's the plan. This way we get our wall nice and straight in the place that it's supposed to be, so that we have two walls on top of this concrete here. And we'll get that set. Then we will deal with once we've got the forms locked down, we'll deal with the rebar. Then after we deal with the rebar, we'll set our level for where the height of the concrete pour will go to. So those are the steps I'm going through. I'll do this section first, then I'll see if I can get that section done before lunchtime. We'll see what we can do.
When the night feels heavy and the stars won't shine, when the weight of sorrow's pressing on your mind, you're walking through a storm, no shelter inside, feeling all alone in the cold dark night. Hold on through the pain, don't let go. There's a spark in your soul that still wants to grow. When the world feels broken and you're falling apart, you're stronger than you know. You've got a beating heart.
Tears keep falling like rain on the ground. Every step's a struggle, no peace to be found. But there's a whisper calling deep inside your core, says you've made it through tough times before.
Hold on through the pain, don't let go. There's a spark in your soul that still wants to grow. When the world feels broken and you're falling apart, you're stronger than you know. You've got a beating heart. You don't have to hide. It's okay to cry. Let the hurt come out. Let it lift to the sky. There's someone out there reaching for your hand. You're never as alone as you think you'll stand. Day by day, the light will start to creep through the cracks in the walls where your dreams used to sleep. Take a breath, keep moving, though the road's unclear. Every scar you carry proves you're still here. Hold on through the pain, don't let go. There's a spark in your soul that still wants to grow. When the world feels broken and you're falling apart, you're stronger than you know. You've got a beating heart. that's waiting for you.
Well, the winds have really picked up. I'm next to the building right now. And the sun has come out. The storm clouds keep going to our north, just missing us and all. So far I got the forms secured down to the ground so that they aren't going to move sideways. Could they lift some? Yes, they could. But by setting the strings, I was able to get them locked down so that they're not going to move very much at all. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut the rebar for the 4 end sections and tie off, geez, come on camera, tie off the rebar in here in both of those sections. Windy, the wind keeps kicking up here. I'm really glad I'm not mixing cement today. The winds are so much, the cement will be right in my face. Okay, back to it.
Back in the 70s, I cleared that wild land, abandoned and tangled. I worked it by hand, a few acres at a time. We made it our own, dreaming of a homestead, a place to call home. There's always something happening on our farm. From dawn till dusk, it's a labor of charm. Buildings went up one by one through the years. Sweat on our brows, but we laugh through the tears. It's hard work, oh, but I wouldn't trade for this little paradise that we've made. Each barn and shed we built with care, learned as we went, made mistakes here and there. In '84, my brother lent a hand. We raised our home on this beautiful land. There's always something happening on our farm. From dawn till dusk, it's a labor of charm. Buildings went up one by one through the years. Sweat on our brows, but we laugh through the tears. It's hard work, oh, but I wouldn't trade for this little paradise that we've made. Now we're retired, but the work doesn't stop. Tending the nursery, fixing the shop. Something's broke, needs repair or replacement, but every chore puts a smile on my face. The fields are alive with the blooms that we grow. Our hands in the dirt, it's the life that we know. From the first patch we cleared to the acres we've sown, this farm's our heart, it's where love has grown. There's always something happening on our farm. From dawn till dusk, it's a labor of charm. Buildings went up one by one through the years. Sweat on our brows, but we laugh through the tears. It's hard work, The world spins fast, a blurry Russian scene. Everyone's shouting, lost in what they've been told to believe, or chasing after light. But I just pull my chair back out of sight, 'cause there's a power in the quiet, in the gentle, watchful eye, to see the truth unfolding as the hurried moments fly. I'm weeping quiet, watching carefully the rhythm and the flow, learning what the loudest voices never seem to know. A flicker in the corner, a subtle shift of hand, a pause before the answer. No one understands the way the shoulders slump when words are bold and bright, the hidden story playing in the fading after light. 'Cause there's a power in the quiet, in the gentle, watchful eye, to see the truth unfolding as the hurried moments fly. I'm weeping quiet, watching carefully the rhythm and the flow, learning what the loudest voices never seem to know. They talk of grand pronouncements and victory so clear, but wisdom's in the details, whispered to the ear of those who truly listen, not just with their sound, but with their soul attentive on the sacred ground of human interaction, the unspoken, deep and true, the fragile, honest moments shining through and through. I see the brave facade crack, just a tiny silent tear, the way a child protects a dream, erasing all their fear. The subtle shift of seasons, the message in the breeze, the silent strength of mountains standing at their ease. 'Cause there's a power in the quiet, in the gentle, watchful eye, to see the truth unfolding as the hurried moments fly. I'm weeping quiet, watching carefully the rhythm and the flow, learning what the loudest voices never seem to know. So let them rush and clamor, let the noise fill up the air. I'll find my truth in stillness beyond compare. Weeping quiet, watching true, the world reveals its soul. The sun comes up, no time to delay. Boots on the ground, it's a brand new day. Coffee in hand, list in my head. I don't talk much, I work instead. Dreams don't move on a wish or prayer. You gotta show up and put in the care. A little less talk, a little more grit. If it needs doing, I'm all over it. Get it done, don't wait around. Stand up tall, feet on the ground. Pick up the phone, make the call. One brick at a time builds it all. No excuses, just a drive. That's how real dreams come alive. Just do it, don't talk yourself out of the run. The world changes when you get it done. Plans are nice, but they don't pave a road. Steel and sweat carry the load. When the roof caves in or the wind blows hard, I grab my tools and I play that card. Ain't no glory in standing still. Roll up your sleeves, bend life to your will. Forget the noise and what folks say. Actions louder anyway. Rivers in the deep, plant the seed, pull the weed. Legacy ain't just stories and songs, it's what you built all along. Get it done through rain and sun. Be the spark, be the one. Pick up the phone, take the lead. It all starts with one good deed. You don't need perfect, just begin. That's the way that you win. Just do it, stand proud when the day is done, 'cause the world gets better when you get it done.
So it's been quite a windy day, so we'll see how well this audio does and all. So we were able to get all the anchors down, the Tapcons, get it drilled in the Tapcons to hold them so that they aren't going to slide either way. I didn't bother trying to wrench them down, you know, tighten them right down to the concrete because the concrete undulates. Tomorrow Thea will take some tape and put it right along the base of it to try and keep the concrete from flowing underneath it. It'll still flow underneath it some. But after getting the Tapcons and all that in, we went ahead and tied the rebar. As you can see, they're all tied off now. So that worked out pretty well. Then I went ahead and used the laser to shoot the level of the top of this block right here. So each one of these nails will help us to figure out just where the concrete top should be. So that's where it should be. There'll be an anchor bolt right over here within 12 inches of this end, 12 inches of this end as well. Same thing here. At each one of the ends there's going to be anchor bolts there. Then about every 4 feet I'll have anchor bolts as well all along in here. But you can see there are the finished nails. I make a pencil mark first with the laser and then put them in. They can be a millimeter or two off, but not too much off at all. Let's see, I bent this one down a little bit here. And I can use the top of the block right there to get the level coming across here. Same deal here. Rebar tied. So they're close enough and it should be easy enough for me to be able to see where everything is. I'm tying off some of these ones as well. So things went pretty well today. I'm sore. I don't do well on my knees on the ground anymore. Just trying to straighten up hurts. But wait till I pour this concrete, we'll see how my body hurts. A whole bunch of 80-pound bags. Well, we'll see how this all works out. Fingers crossed things will work well. So we've got to get two things, and Thea will help me with getting the tape down there. She's really good about getting that sort of thing done. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just trying to keep a lot of it from shooting underneath there. I used to have like a little cord, like a light cotton rope that I could pinch in underneath there, but I don't know where that is. So anyways, we'll figure that out. We'll get that set. Then the other thing I'll do is I'll mark off, I'll grab a couple of 2x3s from out back, or I'll use these 2x6s. I don't know, I'll grab some boards, lay them down alongside of it there, and I'll mark out where the studs are going to be. So they're going to be 16 inches on center, and I want the anchor bolt to come up in between each of those each one of the studs. So, and I do have other anchors as well These ones came in. Let's see some of these ones here. So I'm going to do some more reinforcing all around. So these are these are 8 inchers here. So that'll give me 5 inches in the concrete and through, 5 to 6 inches in the concrete, and be able to hold the sill plates down as well. So that's it for today's video, folks. Hope it wasn't too boring, somewhat interesting, and you watch an old man struggle to do some more things again. Oh my God. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and take care. And I hope you have a good evening or good morning, whatever it is. Take care now. Bye-bye.